Well, we're out here in a very high-stress environment. A lot of violence in the neighborhood. We have so many deaths with our children and their families that we actually have grief counseling on site and post-traumatic stress disorder counseling. And it was reputed to be a program that could help both staff and students. And we'd really done a lot of work for students, although we knew we needed more, but we hadn't really gotten into a plan that would help staff as well. And, you know, it said help with burnout, help with stress-related health problems. And so I said, And they said it was easy. So I said, let's get some folks to go over and find out what it's about. So that was it.
The thing is that you have to remember that I'm old and I'm Irish. And I will basically disbelieve anything until I see it, until I try it. And so when it was suggested, I thought, I am willing, I'm open-minded, but didn't really believe that it could possibly work. Teenage students, 12, 13-year-olds, sitting quietly, not. But seeing is believing. And it's amazing.
When I learned it, I know it was different because TM is just not closing your eyes. It's deeper than that. It makes you more, makes you feel better, makes you more energized, and takes away all your stress. And it really, really helps.
Kids would get upset at nothing, or at least talking it out. It's more talk than actions. Instead of going to the fist, it's maybe long talking. But you see, even that's dwindled down. And I think what happens is when there's less stressors in the air, or when people feel less stress, it kind of like pervades the whole place. So the adults feel differently. The stress is not gone, but we all feel differently. We act differently. The kids are acting differently.
The school used to be like very loud. Now it's all mellow and calm, just like how school's supposed to be.
It's still loud, but it's like when you're in class, it's quieter than it normally is.
Yeah.
You pass by the hallways and you can't hear anything but the teacher.
Now I want to do my work, and when I want to do my work, I get better grades when I want to do my work instead of somebody telling me to do my work.
I can control my temper more.
You don't have a temper.
Well, I used to.
You don't think she have a temper?
Like, if someone gets up in my face and starts talk about me, I can ignore them now. But before, I would probably snap and be like, "Well, let's fight then." But now I can control it.
There was one time I felt that, this is it. I was going to retire. I felt overstressed. But ever since then, the group of eighth grade teachers, we come together and we do meditation during our prep period, the 7th period. And it's such a relaxing thing that I actually look forward to it. Right after 6th period, I put my stuff away and I'm ready. I'm walking the hallway, collecting all the teachers, because after that 20 minutes, you just feel revived. I'm ready to go another mile. I'm less stressful at work. Oh yeah, that's what Mr. Tagalo already taught us in school. My students also comment, what's going on with, why are you so happy today? I'm not moody anymore. And also, my health, I've been doing great, going to the gym. I find a lot of energy after work. Usually before, when I get home, I'm through. I'll just have a meal, go to bed, and I'm done. But now I get home, relax, have a snack, and then go to the gym and work out, full of energy and life.
We get to start our school day in a calm and relaxed manner, and we get to end our school day in a calm and relaxed manner. Another reduction we've seen in the school is in the number of referrals to the counseling office. You know, I don't know exactly when our peak was, but definitely before TM started. And since then, I don't know if it's because the teachers are feeling less stressed and they can handle the crises more effectively in the classroom, or if the students are feeling more of a sense of calmness within themselves or acting out less. But maybe it's a combination of the two things. But you know, we've definitely seen a change in the number of referrals to the counseling office, which of course is a positive thing and allows me to have a little bit more free time to do some things that I should really be doing and not handling this many crisis situations. So
I'm a principal of a school where people donate things, and someone donates a book or a computer, it has a life of its own, and then after that it's no longer relevant to the situation. It kind of goes back to the proverb about teaching the man to fish. If you give him a fish for dinner, he's had dinner, but if you teach him how to fish, he'll be able to go out and get his own fish. And I think that's what this program is able to give to kids. This is not something that's just going to be for this year and next year, but it's something that they will be able to have as a lifelong tool to use. And that is very exciting to me. Very good. Congratulations. I could spend $200,000 in outfitting a computer lab for my school, and it would have a shelf life of X number of years. The shelf life for this kind of a program, it far exceeds that, and it helps the entire school community. And going back to wellness, I think that's one of the more important things, because the program not only helps the students, but it helps the adults and the interaction between the two. And so everybody gains. And, it takes a half an hour to do this a day. And I think it's time well spent.